warm welcome everyone. And I'm in beautiful Spain, and I was looking for such a long time for a beautiful spot that I can record, but it's a lot of people here and it was impossible. So I hope you can hear me well here. And some of you asked me about this personal feeling of prosperity within. And I have an idea for you, which I am actually experimenting and having fun myself. So I will introduce that one to you, and perhaps you will like it too. Those of you who are not yet subscribing my channel, I invite you warmly to do so if you like to find out more and have some more input, insight into self-realization, life, and also a lot of paranormal stuff. And also hit that notification button so you will know when the new video is out there. So the personal point of prosperity within, abundance within yourself. We are living in a materialistic world, so anytime when you hear something is worth millions, you feel it's precious, right? And let us follow that for a second. So now I'm going to explain why there is a different prices on my website, and you can get digital art for 9 euros, 8 euros, and I will send you JPEG file and you can print it yourself, and this is accessible to everyone. So this is very realistic, this is very easy to get. I would love to share with you my art, and I can offer you that. This is what I can do. However, what I painted, the original art, which you can find, and some of you ask like, what? Is that real? I say, yes, it's real, because I'm also working on myself. So there is a painting, and please, if you have your beautiful art, whatever products you offer to the world, whatever, maybe you are a teacher and you would like to make some money of it, and you would like to value yourself. It is not about selling. That's the first thing what we need to say honestly. This is not about selling anything. This is more about appreciating yourself and more about feeling value of what you're doing in the first place. No matter what your art is about, what you're selling, what your product is about, it is about feeling preciousness of your input to the world. So it is internal work. So what I put, yes, one of my paintings, I put 49 million euros. And yes, you heard it right. And of course, I'm inviting you to experiment also like that with whatever you have to offer to the world, to just learn first to value yourself, because if you do not value yourself, how the world will value you? So there is always this law of attraction, the similarities and so on. Similar attracts similar. Whatever you think about yourself, you are right. And like everything in this world, it is a matter of pricing. Everyone has a different pricing, so someone did it. It's not like it has to be certain way. You can play with it, you can experiment, and you can see what feels good to you. So you can put million, you can put hundreds, thousand, you can put 300, you can put whatever you want. It's not about the price, it's about how you feel when you're putting the price. And it is also not about sales. So please pick the products that you don't want to sell. So for the paintings, I am not intending to sell at all. I put millions of euros, but surely, of course, will I argue if someone show up and actually decides to buy that one? No, I will paint, of course, the new one, but never know. I will never paint the same painting in my life, because this is the abstract art, is you cannot really copy yourself. It's, at least I cannot do it. I just cannot copy myself as an artist. So it's gonna be different each time I paint. So original art for me became precious to me in a certain way, because I can always add something. It has special energetic value to me personally, and not every piece I would like to sell. So some of it I stopped selling already. I use it also as a decoration to my house, and not only. But considering the digital art, it's easy accessible. There's a series of amulets and talismans that you can get and you can print in the size. I can put in your wallet. I can have it bigger and put it on the wall so you can view it more often, and it works as a color therapy, connected with Feng Shui, so you can use the right direction for it, or just like I describe in this very, very simple booklet about runes, when runes happening to you, you can also get that one on Amazon and Drafted Digital. So if you like, my books are definitely on Amazon and Drafted Digital, so they are all over the world, and a lot of international distributors have it, and you can get your copy, and there I describe that. And of course, soon enough, I am re-editing the Oracle #1, and it will be coming up very, very soon. So some of you who love paranormal stories and love something, how paranormal, how dreaming, how lucid dreaming is related to our everyday life, may like that one, and I hope you do. But then I will hear from you once I'm going to launch that one. I'm re-editing it, so it takes me a while, but it's going to be ready probably by July, and I would love to share that one with you, what you're going to say, because this is a new edition. So I am now a little bit better with my English, and it was edited already previously, but I changed it, so I hope it's better written at this point. And probably at some point I also will re-edit #2 and 3 and so on, because this is a series of oracles about the ancient priestess who lost her life due to search for immortality. So, okay, coming back to the point about expounding and extending, putting to another level your internal feeling of prosperity. Let me know what you come up with, because if you're not so materialistic, if you think that it doesn't work on your psyche, that it works on everybody else, every time you hear this is about millions of dollars and then you value it, some of you may be already very, very spiritual, and it's not going to work for you. So for you, as you see on the scale of Hawkins, what is giving you this prosperity, internal feeling, is more feeling loved or expressing love all around you. And the more love you have, the more rich you actually feel inside. And I know there are such people that they do not care about money, and the money has no impact on them, and they cannot do that experiment considering money. But they can do that when they're feeling blissful. So when you're feeling blissful, and many of you have that, and I also had that experience, and this is a beautiful moment that we cannot grasp and have it forever, although some of us it can sustain long months. It's like a feeling almost like you honoring yourself. You are almost like a saint, and everyone around you is saint. You are valuing life and everything, and you sense things as an energy all around you, and everything has a value to you, enormous value. So there is a certain of appreciation, respect, honoring that you are here, that you are in this moment, honoring the present moment. It's a beautiful, beautiful feeling. If you feel that, you are a lucky one, because this is the point of the richness within yourself. This is the moment when everybody else will ask you, how comes you become so rich inside? And they will see it. There is no way they're not going to see that one. Okay, I hope this was very much to the point. And please, one more thing as a last thing, be very, very careful and verify all these new jumps toward, you know, esoteric offers, because it's happening actually more and more. There was a boom on certain things, now it's a boom on reading from Akasha Chronicles, and I do invite people who do that, sure, but please check everything and verify yourself. We all are reading from we all have insight, we all developing our intuition. So if someone out there is telling you, because got his own program, jump in the middle of the night so many times because I do it and it's fun, For me, like from the dancer perspective, it looks a little bit funny, and I take it humorously, because, you know, in order to develop the full potentials, you have to develop a lot of skills. You have turns, you have jumps, you have stretching and so on, and a lot more. You cannot take one thing from the spiritual growth and claim it as a method that is going to bring you miracles in your life. Although it definitely will support your well-being because you are currently moving. So your hormones will work better, your serotonin will jump. So that's why. But those who are starting in a very, very short on that path and have potential, they have charisma, please be careful about that, about verifying those people, because they could be very charismatic, very strong. They could have a great chart from astrology, but it doesn't mean they are ethical. And just look at their religions on this world, right? It's not about what, but it's about how we approach it and how we are toward other people. So as long as it's ethical, it's cool. But if it's not, I wouldn't really go to someone who is not moral about this esoteric things. And I heard from you also that a lot of these people throwing cursing someone, other people, and using not so cool magic and so on, so on. So please verify everything. And if someone just creates a new program, and if it's not ancient, if it's not astrology, numerology, that these things are, I consider as a science, as math, as something that was for a long, long time with us, just as dance, just as movement, something that's coming from the nature. So if it's not having strong roots, be very, very careful with that. If someone tells you, yeah, jump, 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 walk jumping because it's fun, because it's gonna make a miracle and your life will turn to another level. Yeah, from the dancer perspective, you know, we're just going to have a little bit more fun. So let me know how you are expanding your inner prosperity feeling within yourself, how you are doing it, and what great came out of it, and where are you in the summer, what are you doing. And I invite you also to the group on Facebook that maybe I'm not so often then, but sometimes I also join, because this community is for people travel, care, and realize yourself, fulfill yourself, to create those communities. We are coming to this new time when we also can live in self-sustaining communities by exchange. We do not know where this world will exactly go, but we have a pretty decent feeling where it's going. Some of the people say nothing can stop us, nothing can stop it, nothing can stop in the good direction or bad direction, and artificial intelligence and the financial system and so on. So I think this self-sustaining communities and knowing each other and making new friends, checking, verifying this is a real friend or not, and creating those small communities can actually help us wherever we are going in this world. So I hope it was precise, to the point. Let me know about it, and till the next time, have a lovely time wherever you are. Ciao, ciao.